Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching another episode of The Bad Batch. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 5 of season 2 of The Bad Batch. And I will just say that, I know that the last episode is a filler episode, but I loved it. I thoroughly enjoy getting the stories from each individual clone and just making them more whole. You know, that they're not just a group, that they are individuals that make up that group. And I had already had a love for Tech because for some reason I love that person in a group. Like Data, Spock, they're all my favorites. The ones that are kind of devoid of emotion. It's just very logical. That's our Tech. That's our Tech. He did so good, and he had people cheering for him. I will say that I am aware that it was a filler episode, but it was character building, and that's all that matters. You can have a billion filler episodes as long as it's building characters that we know, that we love, and that are part of our main group. It's not quite filler. It's important filler. It's like a chewy center. I'm sticking with that one. We need to catch up now with Hunter and Echo because apparently they were delivering Nerf nuggets or something like that, which could be a tasty treat or it could very well be manure. I don't know. Could be a good mission or a bad mission. Really depends on what a Nerf nugget is. If that's even what it is. Now I feel like I'm making stuff up. Either way, let's catch up because we had kind of an interesting interaction where our kind of protagonist was saying that we can't trust Sid. Here's the thing. I feel like we know who Sid was before she kind of helped our group, who she is helping our group, and hopefully we know who she will continue to be in the future. And so I don't think it's a surprise that she has a shady background or a shady past or maybe she's done things that she's not proud of. I don't think that that's a shock, but I also don't think that you get to introduce this new character and just be oh yeah, we're going to listen to what he said because he said Sid's not a good person. But I do feel like the warning was there for a reason, and I don't know if it's to make there be doubt sown into the group now. And I hope that's not the case because, like I said, I like Sid and she's been questionable with our group. Not awful. She's never been awful, but kind of forces them to do stuff sometimes and kind of holds it over the head. We need money. But I still believe that Sid's got the best of intentions when it comes to our group and with Omega. That might bite me in the ass, though. That's just my nature now, isn't it? And it was really nice to have an episode like the last one because it was such a lighter tone. Because the Crosshair episode, by far one of my favorite episodes, also very character building, but very dark. Not only with Crosshair and just the way he behaved, but then also with, we already learned from Andor, what the Empire is like, how they treat prisoners and how they treat, people that are separatist that are supposed to be considered neutral. And now we've seen it in this series and just how far that hand extends and how tightly it squeezes. I'm sure we're going to get more of that. Especially, I feel like the bigger the Empire grows and the more we know that rebellion is coming, the more intense and the darker it's probably going to be. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I prefer it that way because I like the darkness because then there's always those moments of light and there's those moments of heart. There's always sorrow and there's always things that can make you sad and break your heart. But I do feel like when things get dark and they get down and they get low, we have this group to bring us back up, especially Omega. She is just a shining star. She is a bright light. She is just very lovely, and she's definitely grown on me. And I love watching her grow up and become kind of, I mean, she's going to have just an amazing skill set, probably in the next couple years, let alone for the rest of her life. And I would hope at some point she'd get to meet her brother. I'm going to throw that out there every chance I get. Okay, guys, I'm not going to speculate any further. Let's get into this episode. Super excited to meet back up with our group. Hopefully that happens. And kind of see where it goes. So let's get into it. Entombed. Oh, that's ominous. Are we back to a dark episode?
I love a good junkyard.
What's your armor?
We'll definitely find a spare compressor here.
Among other things.
You got that right.
What are they looking for? Maybe he had that armor in the last episode. I don't remember. Just walking around with that.
Yes.
What is it?
You find anything good?
Check it out.
Ooh, yeah.
What is it?
Suddenly, I felt these tentacles wrap around my legs, pulling me down into the depths. I had no choice but to fend off the octomorph, barehanded.
This story changes every time she tells it.
We all have somebody like that in our lives, don't we?
Those two will believe anything.
You okay, Hunter? You seem very grumpy.
That's not all we got.
This assortment, however, could have been left at the junkyard.
Easy, quick draw. Let the expert take a look.
Is that important?
These look like coordinate markings. Coordinate markings?
Are they going to find a treasure? Entombed would make me think so. Oh.
I was right. This is a compass. This compass is a rare find. Let's go check it out. You heard Fee?
She says a lot of things.
Ooh.
What if there really is treasure there?
Yeah, we're not on a mission.
It could be fun.
Last time we went after treasure, it didn't go as planned.
You weren't working with a professional then.
Echo, you grump. Come on, Hunter. Why does he look so sad?
How many uncharted planets have you been to?
It's cute.
That's why I need Mel to keep track of all the legends I've chased down over the years. That's the life of a treasure hunter.
Don't you mean pirate?
I prefer liberator of ancient wonders. Want to hear about the time I found the blade of Cicada Par? Yes, I do. It's an exciting story.
Oh. He just doesn't want her to get full of stories that are lies. That is a creepy planet.
What was that?
Yeah, what is that?
The compass just activated.
The compass? Cool.
It's telling us to go south.
Let's go! Now she's got the right attitude.
It's very interesting that they're going on a treasure hunt. Oh, Mel, you're so slow. What if it activates something when you get to it and it's not something good?
It's a dead end. Maybe we go around the mountain?
Or you've reached it.
It's telling us to go inside.
Is there a button somewhere? Pull a branch. Pull that branch. Or use a knife to open a mountain. Mel! Always coming up slow in the rear. What was that? I like when they meet up with weird creatures.
What kind of treasure's in there?
The heart of the mountain. And we're going to liberate it.
I like the music. Sounds like old school Star Wars.
We need to align the symbols in the right order.
Oh, I love it! You need to light up the whole thing. Mel, light up the whole thing. Whoa.
Booby traps. Now it's getting interesting.
You just trapped us in here.
Relax. There's always a way out.
It's got like a a Goonies Indiana Jones vibe to it. Ooh.
Wait! We're aligning the wrong symbols! Some of the symbols are glowing.
It is like the Goonies. They got it wrong, so they almost had to die. Certain death. See, I knew Mel would come in handy. I love the coloring, too. There you go.
Mel, note the coordinates and wait here.
I want to say the music in that whole sequence was amazing.
My interest has suddenly piqued.
Echo says nothing, and of course Hunter worries, because that's what Hunter does. I like Mel.
What exactly is the heart of the mountain?
A rare crystalline stone. Some say it's the key to an ancient power, which makes it worth more than you could possibly fathom.
Like a kyber crystal?
Hunter?
Uh-oh. Oh! That is terrifying. Oh no!
Echo, Tick, Ricker!
We're fine. But there's too much debris. We can't get through.
The readings in here are not as clear. But I can track your position. We will navigate a path and rendezvous with you at the other end.
Good. Then we'll keep looking for the treasure. What?
I know, what else are you supposed to do? Now, what was the deal with that little monster, though? Little. But seriously, like, why did it attack them? Is it there to protect the crystal? Another creature.
We need to keep moving.
Or same creature. Ooh, I feel like the floor is going to be important.
Hang on. This is too easy.
Uh-huh.
Look! Wait!
Oh, thank God, Fee. So Indiana Jones vibes.
I'm only interested in getting us out of here in one piece.
He's definitely in a mood, though. Oh. Unexpected? Fun?
All clear.
Nope.
The compass. I can't get it.
It served its purpose. Scar and Laws reclaimed it.
It's home.
So, we have to navigate this death trap without it.
Good thing you have me.
Why is Hunter so grumpy?
Calms are down too. Did you hear that? It's that thing. It's in your head, Wrecker.
What took you so long?
What type of puzzle is this?
Don't overthink it, Brown Eyes. Sometimes a door's
Just a door.
just a door.
Yeah.
The heart of the mountain.
I don't know. Not that I want to say it seems too easy, but like, I feel like someone's gonna swoop in and take it. It's really pretty. Yeah, I figured something like that was gonna happen. Oh. 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 Yeah, go, Mel, go! Poor little Mel. Is it a ship? Oh, wow.
I suspect this is not, in fact, a treasure vault.
What What the hell?
It just emitted a massive surge of energy. Whatever we are standing inside is highly destructive. If removing the heart of the mountain activated it, perhaps we must return it to its proper place to deactivate it.
No, 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 girl, girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Hunter. Mel, run! Protect Mel at all costs. This thing is beautiful. It's terrifying, but it's so beautiful. Don't! No, no, Mel! Well, now I'm pissed. The ship's fine. It's gonna be fine. This is stunning. This artwork is stunning. I'd say I'm not worried, but I've seen what they did to the Razor Crest. What is the whole point of this thing? To just destroy, like, anything mechanical? Or everything mechanical's an enemy? Oh my god, what was the whole point of this? Bummer. That thing was freaking cool. Except it killed Mel, so it has to go.
This puts us at 0 for 2 in treasure hunting. Even with a professional.
Oh.
We did find the heart of the mountain. The legend was real.
That's the right attitude.
At least no one can ever activate that thing again.
So what you're saying is, it's a good thing we came after all.
That's the right attitude.
Sorry about Mel.
This happens all the time. That's why I keep Mel's memory stored on my ship's databank.
Awesome.
I have a lead on a certain chalice. Very ancient.
Uh-oh.
Legend has it the chalice once belonged to the kingdom of Elways. Lost over a millennium.
I'm glad she has Mel backed up. That would have hurt my heart. Well, if they ever want to go treasure hunting again, we know the answer's no. Okay, another filler episode, but it was fun. I liked this episode a lot. I like that we got more Fee. Wanda Sykes is always awesome. But like it was just like it had that like Goonies vibe. Like especially when she was like booby traps. I could just think of Data just setting booty traps. I can't believe he got nominated for an Oscar. I mean, I can. He did such a great job, but like the fact that Data from the Goonies is an Oscar nominee. Anyway, back to my thoughts. So Hunter seemed to have like something going on, like very chip on his shoulder, very sad. I don't know what's going on in his head. We always know that he is kind of the dark and broody of the group. So I wonder what's up with that. I don't know what happened with him and Echo. I don't know if there's heavier things on his mind. It was nice to have like a light, fun episode where you got to see Omega actually have like curiosity and be like a kid and go on a treasure hunt. Now, granted, Fee, like, while this story turned out to be true, she seems like she's a bit of a fibber. She likes to fabricate a little bit. But I still enjoyed it. Like, we're gonna throw that out there. Like I had a good time. I enjoyed this. I think though, because of the music, it really felt like old school Star Wars. Like when there was like ships that were on approach, and you kind of got like that swaying feel to the music, that kind of feel. I love that. And then like a lot of the music like felt really epic at the same time. And visually, like stunning. Of course, the heart of the mountain, but then also the mech monster thing, whoever that was. It looked very sci-fi, and I'm here for it. I really liked that aspect of the whole episode of it just kind of being a little bit out of the wheelhouse of not only our guys, because I was actually thinking like going on a treasure hunt. I was like, it's really weird that these these full-grown men clones are going on a treasure hunt with this woman and a child. And I feel like it's good to take them out of their comfort zones. I think that it's good to like show them having an adventure that isn't always a mission, and it's not always about, well, I mean, it ended up being about survival, but it's not always about making money or surviving or delivering guns to planets to help other, you know, like separatists and stuff. I feel like it was a good episode to kind of just like broaden the scope a little bit, but I enjoyed it. Now, did it push our story further anymore about, you know, Sid? No. Did it push the story forward to get us to Crosshair? No. But all will be revealed. I'm sure that at some point this episode will be important, or at least a piece of it will be. You know, like Omega, like learning how to problem solve and to do puzzles and to figure things out, I think it's absolutely necessary for a child to learn those things. And I don't know if she would have learned that with these guys. Like, she can learn to shoot a bow, and she can, you know, learn to climb things, or like how weapons work, or how to make bombs. But, you know, like to problem solve and to solve puzzles this way, I think is actually fantastic for Omega. And she got to do a lot of it herself. Now, there's obviously going to be episodes that are darker, and we're going to have to get back to kind of the meat of the story. And kind of, where's Rex? I want some Rex. Let's find Rex. If I don't mention Rex in at least every episode, then, you know, did I even watch The Bad Batch? Okay, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as other episodes to other shows I'm watching. Let's see, Andor episodes 9 and 10 were released today, 10 being my absolute favorite episode of the entire season of Andor. I don't think I'm alone in that, but that is available on my Patreon as well as other shows that I'm watching. The Last of Us, which has been a very surprising show for me, not ever having watched the game and then watching the show. I'm enjoying that thoroughly, as well as movies, Glass Onion, John Wick 3. Thinking about The Equalizer, might do that one in the next couple weeks, but definitely Wakanda Forever when that one comes out. And I think I'm going to throw some horror in there. I think I might watch Megan. I hate dolls, but I'll watch Megan. Yikes. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? Because to me, Goonies / Indiana Jones vibes. I loved it. Was it detrimental to the story? To be determined, but I do feel like it was enjoyable. I do feel like if it didn't make you feel the nostalgia, like if you haven't seen that, obviously you wouldn't feel nostalgic about it, but if it didn't make you feel that nostalgia, and with the music alone, like it just made me think of A New Hope. But then like the treasures and all that, definitely Goonies. Like when they're in the circular thing and like the rock falls down, like totally was thinking about the Goonies. And then of course like the stones walking across them, Indiana Jones, 100%. So good. So good. Fun. Enjoyable. But with that being said, I've got nothing else for you. Can't wait for next week. Maybe we'll get something new to the story about the Empire. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have another fun episode, because this should be fun. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.